The four of us here today really want to zero in from a number of different perspectives on how we seize this opportunity for diverse populations. It's estimated that 1/3 of jobs will be replaced by software, robots, or smart machines by 2025. 40% of Fortune 500 companies will not exist in 10 years. Hopefully that's not you. And 65% of children in grade school today will be in jobs that have yet to be invented. And finally, 50 million people will be needed to fill open tech roles by 2030. That's 10 years away, 50 million people globally. Let's talk a little bit how you in your day-to-day roles are working to build a pipeline that is inclusive.
I think there is not a silver bullet.
There's not.
On this, right? So I do agree that alternate pipelines are really important. It can be as simple as recruiting from your kind of non-core schools. Even, I guess, really simpler things, structural things, like make sure that your job recs are non-gendered. So it's really amazing what you can see in a job description that can turn off either men or women, depending on the function. And that actually has, for my own team, that's been a pretty dramatic, that's given us pretty dramatic improvement.
But what I want to step back and remind us is that when we talk about diversity and inclusion, if every job description that you put out there has a BA requirement, then you should not be surprised that you have no diverse pool, because of the folks in America who have a bachelor's degree, 76% of African Americans do not. 81% of people who come from rural areas do not. I think 86% of Latinos do not. We're not a big employer, but at Opportunity at Work, we're only 3 years old. We've hired about 50 people, and we have never had a job description with a BA requirement. We talk about what are the skills, what are the competencies. We give people a chance to demonstrate what they can do through experience. But really, we're looking for people who, in addition to being mission aligned, have the core skills that we want in folks. There are ways to demonstrate confidence. There are ways to demonstrate teamwork. And quite frankly, in order to have a better pipeline, you have to build it yourself sometimes.
Right. Lisa, can you tell us a little bit about, you alluded to this, how you created a diverse team on this project, an integral project to the company?
We took a step back and we said, wait a minute here. We have people from all over the world in this area working on this very critical project. And we got a map, and we had everyone go up to the map and put a pin in where they were from across the United States and Europe and all over. I mean, it was amazing. It was an eye-opener to everyone. And then we we brought someone in to do a team building exercise. And then all of a sudden, the room went from silent to like, I can't believe we're sitting in this room doing this exercise, to, wow, I didn't know you were from India, and wow, I didn't know, you like to sleep in and stay late, and all those things that honestly, we needed to understand each other better. That was a game changer for us, because it wasn't the technology in the room, wasn't the expertise, it was really us as people and how we relate to each other. You have to connect with your colleagues. If you don't, you're not going to get anywhere. And with that, we met all our deadlines, seamless implementation, and my answer was we all just needed to understand why we do what we do and support each other.
Recognize that workers are struggling everywhere. That it's not just about cross-training, it's not just about mentorship. There are folks in your organizations from top to bottom who have real-life issues, and the more you embed lifelong learning at your organizations, the better you'll be in the long run.